In light of recent events, namely the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal, it has now been highlighted that how much of our data is being stored and used without our knowledge. This is a huge breach in our privacy, guys. We now know that Facebook throughout the years had been storing and using our data without our knowledge, and this has led to an entire outrage throughout the globe. People all over the globe are now deactivating and or deleting their Facebook accounts because, as per Mark Zuckerberg, deleting your Facebook account means deleting all the data about you that Facebook had stored. That does it. But this has led me to question Google, the biggest tech company in the world. What would happen if they started to do the very same thing? What would happen if they started to store or sell our data without our knowledge? This is the million-dollar question, guys, and this is what I'm going to talk about in this video of TechBox Community. So keep watching. To start things, guys, how much exactly does Google know about you? You don't need to be an Android user or an iOS user in this case. You can be anyone among the two, but Google would still know about you. That doesn't matter. Android, iOS, does not matter. Android obviously is a Google initiative, so it's always connected to Google. iOS is not. But even on iOS, people use Google services like the Chrome browser, Google search, YouTube, for God's sakes. You're using YouTube to watch this very video. So how much exactly does Google know about you? To start things off, Google Maps tracks every detail about where you go, when you have gone there, at what time you have left that place, every detail. Your GPS services are always turned on, so Google Maps is always tracking you. That data is stored. You search something on Google search and that data is being stored. If you think that you will delete your Google account and that will solve the problem, you're mistaken, guys. That is not what happens. Google stores your data on an entirely separate database. So deleting your account wouldn't help you. You have to go to that database and then delete your data before deleting your account. YouTube searches. Your YouTube searches tell a lot about you. You will search YouTube videos of your liking. If I am a techie and I like TV series like How I Met Your Mother or Friends, I will want to watch videos that are related to these genres. If I don't like sports, I would not want to watch sport videos and I will not search for that on YouTube. So Google and the advertisement companies can direct adverts to me that are useful for me, like tech or like online streaming service subscription, something like that. I would not receive adverts regarding sports gear or cooking utensils. But it doesn't stop over here. What Google knows about you is not restricted to only Google services and Google apps. If you're using an Android phone and you are using third-party applications, Google knows about it. Google knows when you have used that application, at what place you have used that application, and for how long you have used that application. For example, if you're using Facebook, Google knows with whom you are talking to on Facebook. Every detail that Facebook knows about you, Google knows that. Remember, and if you're using Messenger, Messenger taps into your phone's call logs and your SMS services. So Google also knows about your call logs and your SMS services. Everything is there with Google. But where Google excels and what the problem was with Facebook in the first place was that they failed to tell us that they are going to use our information. Of course they would use our information, because if you don't use our information, you cannot direct ads to us that are of our interest. I would not click on ads that don't comply to me. So you need to do that. You need to send ads. You need to create advertisement profiles. That is a necessity, because the entire revenue lies in those adverts. And that is the main reason why most of the internet is free these days. We want to enjoy free internet, so we have to give them our information. But what Google does is that they tell us like, hey listen, this is all the information that we have about you. We are going to do this with your information. I hope you're cool with it. And that is exactly what we need. Now, how would you know about what information does Google have about you? For that, Google gives us something called the Google Takeout document, which lists every single detail that Google has about you. I have a link mentioned in the description box below. It is going to directly take you to your specific takeout document. The Google Takeout document contains every single Google search that you have ever made, the websites you have accessed, and even the images that you have downloaded from those websites. The Google Calendar document has all the information about all the events that you have added to it, if you have attended them, and if yes, then at what time did you attend them. The Google Drive document contains every single file that you have already deleted from the Google Drive platform. The Gmail document contains every single email that you have ever sent or received. Even if you have deleted it, it is there in the takeout document. And this is where it gets crazy. The downloadable files contain every Google ad that you have ever clicked on and every single app that you have ever used. Click on next, select your desired file type. I'm going to stick with zip because that is the standard these days and that is easier to navigate. Also, you would require to select the size of the file that you would want to download. Anything greater than 2 GB would be sent to you in separate packets. After that, you would have to select a method of download. You can either opt for a download link to be sent to you via an email, or you can directly download it into your Dropbox, Google Drive or your OneDrive. Then just click on proceed and you have downloaded your Google Takeout document. Check it guys, check it very carefully what Google has told about you. And remember one more thing, this is about one single Google account, this entire process. All that Google knows is regarding this one Google account. If you have multiple Google accounts, you would require multiple takeout documents for each separate Google account. Yes guys, it is a lot to digest, but this is important. Your privacy, your safety is in your own hands. So you need to give more attention and take more measures to keep your private life private. Anyway guys, if you have not liked this video and you have not found this video in any way informative, then you know what to do with this video. But if you have liked it and if you have learned something new, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the important part guys. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys. See you again in the next video.